If you're used to saying no all the time, you are missing out on opportunities. So, is it time to start saying yes? Maybe yes to just one thing, something small, and then learn to say no to the things you don't want to do so you can have more time and energy for the things that you really do want to do. Now, if you want to open up your life to possibility without wasting more time, grab your free life map below. After years of social isolation from a chronic illness, I was dragged along to a singles group. I didn't really want to go. That whole idea, it sounded really lame and whatever. I knew one person who had been a friend of mine for years, but nobody else. And I had little confidence in my body to cooperate because I'd been so sick that I just didn't have the energy to join in the activities. I didn't know if I was able to do some of these things. The first activity that I went to was beach volleyball, and I hadn't played for years. In fact, there was very little confidence in my body to be able to keep up with running around, jumping. I was a bit worried about all of it. Turns out it was one of the best experiences that I've had in recent years, and it's opened me up to amazing people, incredible friendships, new activities, and it's one thing that I look forward to every week. I just had to say yes. 9 months later, and I was helping to run the group, planning events, meeting more people, and making people feel welcome. Now, what came with that is more social invitations that I knew what to do with. I can't go to everything now. I have connected with so many people that there are more things to do than I have time and energy and money to be able to go and do. That is a great problem to have. There's new activities going on. There's new people coming into my life. New opportunities to do cool things. All because I said yes one time. So here's how you can say yes more and be open to new opportunities in your life. First of all, just start with one thing. Say yes to one thing. It might terrify you. Even though I knew one person on that first day, I didn't have the confidence. I didn't feel like I was going to fit in. I sat in the car just umming and ahhing about, do I really want to do this? Do I not want to do this? And just feeling all sorts of about myself. But I got there and I did it, and it was totally worth it. Every single person in the group has told me a similar story on their first day where they have been in the car park not knowing what to do, not wanting to, and they never regret saying yes and turning up to that first thing. So what is a small thing that you can say yes to? Something small that you've been thinking about that is a little bit easier than something big, something overwhelming, something that is just too much. Can you just say yes to one thing, one small thing? Start there. Once you've done that, you can start saying yes to bigger things. Say yes to bigger things that turn up. They might be more challenging or more scary, more frightening, more putting yourself out there. But the more you say yes to little things, the more it builds your confidence in order to be able to say yes to some of the bigger things. The more you say yes to the bigger things, the more you are open to other opportunities. And the more you're open to other opportunities, the more opportunities just tend to come your way. They just keep showing up and showing up and showing up. You become open. See, yes is an open energy which is inviting things into your life. Whereas no is pushing things away and closing things off from your life. So finally, you start saying no to the things you don't want to do or people you don't really want to spend time with. And again, you start small. You start by saying no to smaller things because it takes confidence to say no to people. It takes confidence to say no, but every time you say no, you build your confidence, you build your discipline, and you set up boundaries that allow you to do more of the things you want to do and less of the things you don't want to do. Spend more time with the people you do want to spend time with and less of the time with people you don't want to spend time with. See, saying no is not a bad thing. Saying no allows you to buy back your time. Take back time for more of the things that you want to do that are more important for you. And that could be your health, your fitness, your finances, your social life, whatever it is. Maybe you need to say no to work. Maybe you need to say no to friends or family. Maybe you need to say no to a job. Maybe you need to say no to customers in your business. Maybe you need to say no to some of the bad habits that you've been doing that you know you need to change but haven't been ready to change. Start with the smallest, the easiest thing, and build that muscle of discipline. The more times you say no, the more you build the discipline to be able to say no in the future. The more you build strong boundaries, and the more you're able to stand up for yourself and do more of the things you want to do with the people you want to do. That's what it's all about. It's really easy to close off and say no. So I want you to say no to the things that you don't really want to do and start saying yes and open yourself up to the things that you do want to do. Say yes to opportunity, even if you're not sure you're ready for that thing or that you really want to do that thing. Just go and try it. Be open to it, because the more open you are, the more you open yourself up to all sorts of opportunities and people in your life. And it is completely worth it. It will be you living in a new reality, because so many things around your life will change. And yes, it can be uncomfortable in the initial stages of change, but it doesn't take long for you to get comfortable in that. And the more you're comfortable with change, the easier it is to have more changes going on in your life. So if you want to say yes more and be open to opportunity and be able to stand up for yourself and say no to the things you don't want to do, join my free life map program below, where I will coach you for 28 days on how to design, build and live a life that you really want, that allows you to have more freedom and do more of the things that you want to do. Click the link below. I'll see you on the inside.